Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and some more new Star Wars Battlefront 2 footage. In this video I wanted to show you the new TX-130 tank available for the Republic right now in the game and give you just my first impressions of it, but mostly just show you some gameplay. And I will also be showing you some gameplay of the new the three new skins that arrived to the game: Anakin's General Skywalker skin, as well as the 41st Scout Battalion and the 212th Recon Division for the clones. I will leave some timestamps probably in the comment section below, so that you can well, skip to a specific part if you just want to see the gameplay. As for the TX-130, what do I think? I think it's actually pretty strong. I mean, it costs less than the Droideka, but I'm getting way more kills with it. I would say it averaged like 5 to 10 kills per life, versus with the Droideka I'm getting like 1 to 2 kills per life on average. So it's really strong, and I like all of its abilities, especially the kind of burst as well as the rockets. I'm a bit confused as to how the rockets work, because if you just click once you fire one rocket, but if you hold it, it will actually charge up and fire multiple rockets, but sometimes it goes off cooldown and sometimes it does not go on cooldown. Meaning that sometimes you can just fire multiple rockets, sometimes you can't. I might be missing some UI element or something that indicates how many rockets you have and when it needs to recharge and when it doesn't need to recharge. Nevertheless, both the rockets and the burst are really good. The charge up ability I'm not sold on yet. I tried it a couple of times, both against some AATs and some troopers, but I felt like although I was hitting pretty much dead on, they didn't die, which meant that I was better off just using the normal fire where you can just spam instead of charging up. So I'm not really sure how much a fully charged shot with the charged shot on the TX-130 actually does. Again, just as with the Droideka, I just played a couple of games, so I need to test more and we'll see what the community thinks about it. But I just kind of felt like I don't really need to use the charge up ability. I was fine just using the charged up rockets and the burst. I did have one kind of 1 versus 1 with an AAT that I just barely won, so they seem to be fairly balanced in between each other. Again, really hard to judge just based on one duel, but at least I won with like maybe 100 or 200 health left in that duel, and I was hitting him pretty well with both the rockets and the barrage. So it seems like it's not going to be like super OP compared to the AAT, which I think is good. It's definitely a very good counter for it. I noticed physics-wise, it's like most of the tanks, and the controlling with the mouse is a little bit iffy, which is why things like a charged shot is also a bit harder to use, since you need to hit really well with it, versus if you just spam, it's enough if a couple of the shots land. It might be better on console, I'm not sure, but it's always really hard with speeders or these kind of vehicles to hit accurately, which is why I felt like, yeah, I don't use an ability that requires you to be very accurate, basically. But yeah, overall, happy with the TX-130, and the skins of course look amazing. I especially like the 41st Scout Battalion on my specialist now, and I don't think I'll be changing that anytime soon. But yeah, and the Anakin clip is just really short. I know I die and I play rubbish, but it was mostly just to show you how the skin looks in action. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Enjoy the gameplay and see you in a live stream.
Our forces are taking the command post. Our forces have taken the command post. Watch out! Enemy leader on sight! Hopefully that's the last of the surprises. Taking down the target. This is bad. Enemy leader deploying. Grenade! Unidentified enemy! That's no droid! For the rest of us. Initiating attack on the target. Grenade deployed! Enemy leader attacking! Our forces are attacking the target.
You call this a diplomatic solution? I don't have a lot of patience with thugs. Stay down! Could I have
Making good time down there. Take those command posts to deploy reinforcements. Head to the Dreadnought, seal the deal. Our forces have taken a command post.